William shuffled through the papers on his desk, turning the decision over in his mind. Miss Foster had experience as a teacher, but she had worked under her parents' guidance in India. Could she handle these new responsibilities on her own? She was obviously much younger than past governesses, but none of them had lasted more than 6 months. Perhaps age was not the most important factor to consider. He'd had a devil of a time finding someone suitable in London, and it had been even more challenging since he'd come to Highland. He also had to think of his young cousins. They needed someone who could help them complete their education and guide them in finding suitable husbands so they could take their place in society. Was Miss Foster up to the task? He tapped his fingers on the desk. It was hard to discern a person's character by her appearance, but Miss Foster made a good impression. Her clothing was simple, neat, and modest. She was slender, but seemed healthy, with a fair complexion and a rosy tint to her cheeks. But was she trustworthy? That was the most important question. There didn't seem to be any guile in her blue eyes, but he had been fooled before, and with very painful results. He clamped his jaw and banished those thoughts. Turning from his desk, he faced Miss Foster. "Thank you for waiting." She opened her eyes and looked up at him, her expression hopeful. Had she been praying? He supposed that might be her habit, coming from a religious family. Well, a little piety might be good for his cousins. "I've decided to offer you the position." Relief flashed in her eyes. "Thank you, sir." "But it will be on a trial basis. 1 month seems like an adequate time to judge if this is the right decision." "A month, sir?" "Yes. I want to be sure you can carry out your duties and handle the children and my cousins. Are you agreeable to that?" She glanced away for a moment, and then looked back at him. "Yes, sir. I'm willing to accept the position on a trial basis." "Good. Mrs. Emmett will inform you about the children's needs and routines."